Oh my god, a wacky YouTuber voice. Hello everybody. Somebody said I should be more energetic and do some voices or something like that. Literally the worst advice ever. But yeah, that would mean I would be something that I'm not. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, welcome back to one of these. Today we're going to look at behind the scenes of
Жора, Коля, Толик, выпил джин и тоник. Жора, Коля, Толик, сели все на бобик.
So yeah, today we're looking at Kolya, PATSANAMI na morja alkoholia, etc, etc, etc. So this is the master file again. It is a huge mess, I must say. I don't know why. I think Yarik looks a lot tame. This one is like, oh my god, I did something, and then I'm like, oh my god, no, I need to do something differently. Oh, So yeah, let's start at the beginning as we usually do. We go into a voice call with Yami, and he sends me like what's it called? No idea. The song without the lyrics. No idea. My head is empty. And then yeah, we push out the lyrics, and then yeah, I start animating, and then Yami already starts putting up the song together. And yeah, this is how it starts as usual in Adobe Animate. Good thing I already muted the sound. So let me just zoom out a little bit so that you can like see it properly. No, he's already sitting on something. So this is literally the beginning of the scene, like boom. Жора, Коля, Толик, выпил джин and tonic. As you can see, the background is white because I removed it. Because when you use a lot of like stuff in Adobe Animate, it starts to lag the whole project a little bit. Especially if you use like bloom effects like this one. I don't know, the program is like really badly optimized, and you get really bad frame rate issues. So I usually just make the background, make sure it works, and then I'm just like disabling it completely so I can like see the animation itself. So as you can see, yeah, the camera zooms in the dudes. As you can see, the shadow of the light. Whoo. And then it skips into the next scene with the good old UAZ, or as we call it, it's the bobik. It has the VDV sign, the flames, and hard bass, блять. Wait, how do I move? I need to press the space button. Oh, it's too big. I can't move it. I'm literally in the limits of the file. Yeah. Oh well, you see it. Yeah. And then we go into the next scene. No actual background, because I don't know. I tested it with a background, and it like actually didn't work quite well. And I was like, yeah, how about I just do something primitive? And it seems it worked. And yeah, we are jumping through scenes and scenes. As you maybe know, these legs are from the Jorik dance, right? But I just removed the body part of Jorik and just let the legs do their own thing. If you go inside of the file, you will see that I removed the body with a gin bottle and the tonic bottle, and they do the little dance. And it also like the frame rate is like, you see how far my mouse is and how back the red line is. Yeah, it's just because of the blur effect on the background, and it's already like, oh my god, we are struggling. If I would remove it, then it works fine. So yeah, a poorly optimized program, what can I say? And then you go into this scene again, and I don't know if I replaced this one. I most likely did, because I can't remember. I did this like 3 months ago or maybe more. Because yeah, I'm not sure. I need to check Premiere file, which is open, and auto recovery is like spazzing out. Normal people wouldn't use it like this, like I do. Like you have one scene, and then you immediately go into another scene, and then you go into a third scene, and then to a fourth scene, right? They would use the Which one was it? I used to use it also, but I don't use them anymore because it's much more faster for me like this. It would go scene and insert a new scene. You are still in the same file, and if you export the the video, it would still like put all the scenes together, but like you have a blank slate constantly, and then you can like I don't even remember how did you. Oh yeah, you go to scene 1 or scene 2. That's how normal people would do it, but I just like do a blank frame and then BAM! Oh yeah, so I'm gonna close this one, otherwise I'm not sure because I'm not sure how my PC will handle it. I have 2 recording programs open, and like After Effects is here, Premiere is here, and Animate is working. The blank is most likely an insert, something I did later and then inserted in the Premiere file. And then we head to the boys, drinking some gin. And yeah, I don't know if somebody even noticed that in the video clip that the bottles are like slurp. And yeah, up, don't jump around. And the small little bus wiggle, which I just used, which I make this part and like copy paste it over and over again. And then another inserted file in the Premiere, most likely. Like I said, I don't really recall. It was 3 or 4 months ago. And then the dudes riding the Bobik. As you can see, the background is like I'm using like this effect that. Just going a little bit and then it's just repeating, and it makes like it looks like it's a speed. And yeah, you can get away with these tricks because like it has like these grayish colors, and like you notice that it's moving, like it's speed, right? But you notice only the front part of this animation, which is the highly green and yellow and red, and you're like your eyes are concentrated on this, and you're on your peripheral vision. I see speed, so, but I won't look it into the detail. So a little visual trick, which I could use also on the houses, but I think I messed up something, and like I just did like a huge line of houses which are copy pasted, and they are like moving slowly from one side to another. Yeah. Then another blank scene. Then we head back to this one. Yeah. Weird that I reused it so frequently, but seems like it worked out in the end. Need to check the Premiere file. I don't know how I rearranged it afterwards. So he falls down. These dudes disappear because I'm usually using like their previous layers to do something else, but it seems like I just put blanks here, so yeah. And then we go into a super zoom. And then that's like, I think that's like, if I recall correctly, I need to remove the... Did I use a rotation? Yeah, just a simple rotation inside of the movie clip. Or a graphic clip, and then it's like getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, just some bus. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then we head into the scene 3. I think somewhere in the future I wanted to try to make like a tutorial video, like how to actually animate in Flash, what to do at the beginning, what to take notice, because it's not a hard program. Let's be honest, it's fairly simple. But like maybe 1 or 2 tutorial videos, and then people would know. Oh yeah, this is actually quite simple to do. So yeah, and then we jump into the scene 3, which is Kolya human form, I guess, without the nose. And then это я, дядя Коля. And then another where his neck is like twisted angrily. Look at this boy angry. Меня не разнести. Right? So I tried to use the inbuilt camera, which is this layer, because it doesn't lose quality in post-production. If I would, for example, not use the camera and use like the whole big ass scene, and then I would put that scene into the Premiere file and then use zoom like camera zooms, like just like the zooming in the frame, it would lose quality constantly. You can zoom it to a certain degree, like I think like 10 to 20% or 15% zoom you can use without using losing the quality, but afterwards you're like starting to see grain and noise. So that's a good feature in this program, where you can like zoom how closely or far away you want, and you don't lose quality ever. So yeah, going into these talking scenes. I'm still using the same mount. Eventually I should upgrade the voice acting mount. Right, it's just a simple graphic file with a couple of mounts inside, and then you can I think I explained that in the previous videos also, where you can like just click on it and then use lip sync, and then it opens this window, and then you choose the audio layer. You set up the mounts with which sounds you want to represent it, and then it just does it automatically. But I think I did this one from hand, yeah, because you have like a little red flag if it's automated. So yeah, I did the mounts, I think, from just from with the frame picker, right? So you just use the frame picker, and you just use your hearing and nothing else. Then we go into the next scene, which is literally taken from Dragon Ball Z. This is Son Goku pose when he goes into the Super Saiyan one. Power overwhelming! And then bam! And yeah, just taking my liberties with the characters. Where his mouth is already open up. Like, I should use this mouth a little bit often. But yeah. And then he turns into this dude. The Kolya eventually. But I don't think he became Kolya. He just was like this character here, and then on my channel I expanded it to be like a Kolya and stuff like that. So yeah, this effect I achieved, like I did the outline, then I need to put color in it, like on every frame I need to color it, and then I need to put it on this layer and then mask it, right? So this is like how the character looks like, right? If I remove this one, so every frame which you see, I need to like color it, and then only the color I need to take out and put it on this layer, which is the masking layer. And this layer masks this huge picture I found on the internet, like something like some madness colors or something like that. And then these colors are like swirling around chaotically and trying to stay in bounds of these. Where are the lines? So the face, yeah, no idea what this is. Yeah, and they're like trying to stay in bounds of the red lines. So it gives like this chaotic like feel to it. And yeah, like I don't know, I think eyes and the mouth is on the separate layer. So yeah, layers inside of layers inside of layers inside of layers. Welcome to Inception. Yeah, and that's pretty much scene 3. No. Scene 4 is like this one. This one was I want to say easy, but not really, because like there is like I just needed to do one huge scene, right? And then I thought to myself, I'm gonna like play the camera on the music, which means all the animations are like looped, and I don't need to actually do anything afterwards. It looks very simple on the timeline, and I just need to play around with the camera on the music beats. But to make this scene, it was like too much work, to be honest. Not too much work, but it was quite a bit of work to get the water splash like correctly, like that it retracts and it disappears, and then in the sand you can see like where the water was, and then it's also disappearing. And then it's again like, it's like constantly looping, and these dudes are like in their little swim trunks doing their thing. Looks simple when I explain it to him, but when you like do this stuff, you're like, you need to try and figure out, for example, this wave thing, like how do I actually do this? And then you need to see the little like you see the waves like doing also their thing. I think that's like their like a mesh if I recall correctly. Right? Which one was it? What, did I use something else? No idea. I can't really remember. Coastal waves, beach. Where is this layer? I just need the water. Oh, so the water, yeah. As you can see, it's like this. But previously, I used what's it called? The asset warp tool, which gives like warping properties to drawn things. Like this was just drawn wave, and then you asset warp it. I don't want to do it because I don't want to show you it now because it would most likely crash the program. And then you, oh, maybe let's try. So you asset warp like this, right? You click on this, and now it's preparing an asset warp. So you can add these points to your drawing. Use the mouse, or not the mouse, but I think this was, yeah. And then you can like warp it. And then you can like do insert. I think it was create a shape tween, and then you on that shape tween you start. Oh yeah, because I used I used it somewhere here. And yeah, so on the shape tween you like move it like this, and then it like does the movement, but it's like really taxing in your system. So I just use like a trick that you like select everything, and then you convert each to a keyframe, and then it's like easier on the system. Maybe if I had a way better PC, it would run like that, but that's like my system. I know maybe I'm explaining it very confusingly. So that's pretty much that. That's one scene. The angry sun actually comes up, but you don't see it that much. Like it's like how much? It's less than a second. Like see it, and then they already go into the super zoom. So that's pretty much that scene. It's just repeating the zoom. At the end you can see the sun, but I think I swapped places. This fourth scene I swapped with I think with this one, and then the confusing naming started and stuff like that, and it's like it's chaos, always chaos. So we jump into scene 5, right? This is the dancing scene, and then this is pretty much the dancing scene, which is constantly evolving. And then we wanted to like insert Kolya, that he was always there, right? He not just a random character. So we thought that he was the operator that filmed all the previous scenes from Tolik and Jorik, and I think we gave up on that idea with Jarek, because Jarek is just like, yeah, this is the new friend Jarek, which is also I don't know, it both ways work, so it's nice. So yeah, as you can see, the animation, it's a little bit adjusted, but nothing too noticeable. Then the Kolya appears with the camera. He comes into the scene, yeah, and then like it's establishing that he is the operator. And then they're like keeping the dance. Just because I use the camera so heavily here, I couldn't add the bounce here. So if I do a lot of camera work, sadly, that's one of the sad parts, that you can't like have multiple camera layers. That would be nice, but I think that would be like really confusing for the program but it would be really awesome. I don't know how would they pull it off. Like you can like use one camera to do these zoom ins and zoom outs, and the other camera, for example, would do the bounce. But I do the bounce when I use the camera so much here. I use the bounce in Premiere files already. I just keyframe it there. So yeah, and then this is literally the same animation part taken from here, right? Where he's like going into this cursed mode. But I think with less frames and recolored, right? So he's just doing this, flying to meet Jesus, and then going into cursed mode. As you can see, there's something still from Jorik here a little bit, but a little bit less frames. Or yeah, oh, maybe the same amount. You can see the purple from Jorik still. And yeah, he lands in. Is a little bit flattened, right? So that it would give the illusion that he's like actually landing, and then he's like standing up, and the camera is also like yeah. And with Yarik, I think it was that they were dancing outside of his window. So actually, that it is working like that. So that he was also always there. So I'm not sure what we are going to do with the next character. So yeah, and they dance till the midnight. Good, that's that. And then these are the swap scenes where we thought like, oh wait, we don't have enough. Like these insert that Kolya was always there, inserted things. So yeah, and yeah, Kolya is always there, and as you can see, there's a mistake. I didn't remove the green background. Right, and then we're going into swap 4, which is literally taking all the previous scenes. So the white means that I have inserted some scene from somewhere in Premiere. So again, this scene without the dancing, then the Jorik scene where he's drunk in the nettle field. I think this is originally from Tolik, but also appears in Jorik. And this is Jorik, and he's on a small tiny cliff. Not a cliff, a mountain, let's say, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how this perspective works, but it works. And then we move to scene 7, which was somewhere replaced. Scene 7 should have been the last one, but I think it was in the middle. So yeah, my naming system is not the best. So yeah, these two dudes are like standing, commenting, and he's like literally shitting in the grill. But I, like, of course I can't show it. They are just telling it. Otherwise, that video clip would have been demonetized, like, I don't know, so fast. Like, just like Jorik. So yeah, he's struggling to get out. And then these dudes are talking, right? Nasramanga to the opal. And yeah, it repeats because the lyrics repeat, so I just repeat the animation again. And the sun/moon is judging them all. So yeah, that's pretty much that scene. Right, yeah. That should have been the last one. But then I have these for ending. I think these are the like inserted scenes somewhere where I just make a loop and then insert it on the white spots where I had them on the animation in Premiere afterwards. Then he's like, yeah, he's agreeing. Wait, yeah. The dancing? Oh yeah, and then this is like the whole shot. Which actually looks pretty nice, I must say. Yeah. And then the last one where they all are dancing. That's pretty much done with animate. So yeah. Then we are heading. This is the master file. And then you can see like Kolya appear. Kolya, PATSANAMI na MORJA. And every time he says Kolya, he appears. So I just used what was it, like a blur effect, like a bloom effect, right? And he's just appearing from top of the screen. He's if I recall correctly, they are 3D objects. Where's the camera for 3D objects? One view, two views. I need like this, right? So this is from the top, right? So I know that the camera is somewhere here, so I can like move it a little bit further down, right? As you can see, this is the active camera. This is what you see. So I can move it out, way out, right? And then I use the keyframes to like move it back in to the frame. And that's pretty much how you can do like 3D things easier in After Effects. And then I just use the small delay on the keyframes. Right, so these are the keyframes. Maybe you can see, like you see, like this is like the first one, the second one is also here, and I think I used opacity on them. although it's on 0, which oh no, yeah, of course it's on 0, and then it comes to, it should have come like to 100% or something like that. I don't know, I don't really recall how I did it, but yeah, it they all join up, and then this third one is also here. Yeah, I think the first two one disappear, and there's the last one just stays here. As you can maybe, wait, I need to change the cameras. Active camera, no, front. Oh wait, no, shut one view. Yeah, as you can see, 1, 2, and this is the third one. And the third one stays, and the first two are just disappearing afterwards after they hit their mark, and then opacity is at 40%, and then at 0. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is 100%, this is 40%, and then the last one was something 30%, yeah, and then they just disappear afterwards. And then just Kolya! That's pretty much how I did that thing. Let's remove, no, don't save. Let's go into Premiere, and this is how the final part looks. I always need to like remember the keybinds, how to do stuff, because Adobe Animate has one set of keybinds, Premiere has the other set of keybinds, and After Effects has the third set of keybinds, and you need to remember all of them. So this is how the master file looks like, where these yellow ones means I use the effect, the swirly effect, to jump scenes from one scene to another, because it's it makes the video more smoother than just a regular jump. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and now all the blank spots are taken out, which I can't really show really well because these swirly effects really affect the playback issues. So yeah, that's pretty much all the clip. You see the Kolya, and the joke is like every time he says Kolya, first time it's normal, second time it's turned around, and then time it's like upside down, and they're constantly drinking. And then this dude is doing that. Okay, this is lagging my project again. So in all of the scenes where it like cuts to a different place, it has this swirly effect, or like a sub turbo zoom in effect. And slurp. I don't know what this is. Let me enable it. No idea. Okay. Don't really recall what these three are. And you head in back. What is this effect? Oh yeah, you can see only a part of it, so if I remove it, yeah. So okay, yeah, that's like a something. And that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, and this is the final project file. So a lot of layers, a lot of work, and even in post-production you still need to like cut a lot of stuff together, and yeah, do a lot of editing. Although you already did all the heavy lifting in Adobe Animate, you still need to like arrange it prettier together in which Premiere does really well. Looking at the time, it seems like it's already 30. This is a 30 minutes long video. Nice. So yeah, that's pretty much behind the scenes of Kolya. If you enjoy videos like this, leave a like. You can't dislike the video anymore because I don't know. And if you are interested in like a Adobe Animate tutorial video, I don't know, write a comment. Or maybe if you're interested in like not Tolik Universe related, or Tolik Universe music video related behind the scenes, and like my regular videos behind the scenes, just leave a comment if you want to see some of that stuff. I won't post that stuff that often. I rather concentrate on like animation stuff, and but from time to time I really like to like show how the process is going. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Have a nice day, and yeah, stay safe.